cough can propel saliva droplets as far as 20 feet at speeds up to 25 to 50 miles per hour.
Fucking hell.
See, now that's a fact. With the second episode, let's go. First one is out. It's everywhere. Well, not everywhere. Apple are taking their time. Google are taking their time. But Amazon, Spotify, and YouTube, it's there. But who uses Amazon Music, though? I only know Lewis does because it's part of his Amazon Prime. And he's just kind of, for some reason, he just goes for that. So Spotify's better, though.
There goes a chance of a sponsor in the future. Let's go.
But to be fair, Amazon does have higher quality because you can get Dolby Audio, Dolby Atmos shit, and flat quality files.
How very interesting.
I know. It's good for people who know what I'm talking about. Anyone else like, a what now? Me. FLAC file? What's a FLAC?
I do not know what this is.
FLAC from Borderlands.
Oh, my guy.
All right. So, I guess we start with whatever our first topic was. What's the first port of call, Carl?
Our first port of call is the age-old question. How would you survive a zombie apocalypse?
Right. So back when I was in school, I had a whole plan set out. Whether that plan's good or not, there's been changes to the plan. I can't remember it.
A long time ago.
I can't remember it exactly. What was that supposed to mean, Carl?
Happy birthday, Dev. 27, by the way.
Yeah. Well, by the time this goes out, it would have been my birthday a week ago. A bit less if it goes up Monday. But I was looking at other stuff. That doesn't matter. But yeah, I had an idea a while ago, a long time ago when I was in school. But have you thought about it before I go into mine?
I gave this thought so much thought, about 10 minutes probably. Right? But this is a very smart idea, right? So in the event of a zombie apocalypse, you know what's going to happen. It's not going to be like an instant thing, is it? It's going to be over the news and all that stuff.
Exactly. COVID took a while, didn't it? First of all, it's in China. Everyone over here was like, it's over in China. What do I care? And then it was over here and we were like, oh, fuck. My nan's died.
So basically, you got a lot of time to kill before it could possibly get to you. And on our first podcast, we mentioned a certain website called buyingasword.com.
Right.
And I will almost certainly buy a sword from buyasword.com.
That's an American website. I don't know if you can do that here.
Shipping, mate, it'll be fine.
Well, you reckon there'll be enough time between the start of the zombie apocalypse and the shipping of buying a sword? Do you not think they'd stop shipping though?
It starts.
Would they not stop the shipping?
What, of products? I don't think
from America.
Well, that's it. That's if it starts in America, though. If it's like in the depths of Uganda, I don't think it's going to matter, is it?
You also didn't specify what kind of zombie virus we're looking at here, because you got ones that are in the air, you got ones that are a bite your geezer zombie now.
The nom boys.
Oh, the nom. We're going for like what's it? 28 days later. Are they nom? I can't remember. But they are, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
It's a bit of both. I don't remember. It's a great film. I need to watch it again. Very good.
But yeah, buyingasword.com. Get a nice sword from there.
All right.
Any would do. And then after that, once we get the sword, right, I'm gonna go to the RSPCA, being the good man I am, and adopt a pug. Right.
You're gonna adopt a pug.
A pug, yes. And if they don't have a pug, my friend has one, and that will be mine. And then I'm going to take a trip down to Mackie D's. And I'm going to ravage all their burgers. Because, they last like 50 years, and they're basically the same thing still.
That is true. They do just, like, reheat them, don't they? They're greasy as fuck. Have you ever seen, like, a pile of them outside? Like on a pallet or whatever? Oh my lord, the grease underneath on that planet. On that planet? On that pallet.
Have you seen the videos of like, I've found a burger from like the 1930s from McDonald's and it looks the exact same.
Does it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen those videos, no. But I imagine, have they actually? Or is this like some little trend where people are lying through their teeth? How do we know for a fact that they have, gone ahead and found that from the 1930s?
So, buy the burgers, as many burgers as possible, right?
Right.
Because they're going to last ages. They're filled with shit, right?
Right.
And the agreement there? Yeah.
Yeah, they're toxic burgers, aren't they? They're not. It's not real meat. As much as they want to be all like 100% beef, it's just not.
And the next port of call is to go to the base. This is so by now, obviously, the apocalypse. Yeah, you got to make a base, don't you?
I guess, but what is? You said the base as if it's already there. What is your base?
I'm about to say, my friend.
Okay, I apologize.
And it's the most big brain. Actually, it's the most no-brain idea ever.
Right.
So the base will be super dry.
Super dry?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Because no one fucking shops there. There's never anyone in there. Who in a zombie apocalypse is going to think, let me just pop into super dry?
I guess. I mean, by the same logic, you could use Hollister or any of those shops, really.
Yeah, but like super dry is next level. Have you ever went into the super dry in town and seen another customer inside?
Yes, but only usually like one or two. There's never many people in there. But it's because of the fucking price of it, and it's not that great.
Exactly. And that's why it's going to be so good.
Okay.
Right.
It's interesting. But
you've got a second floor to it as well.
But isn't it mostly glass outside?
Yeah, but you got a second floor to it, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, but the zombies will just break through the glass.
Why would they want to go in there anyway?
Well, you think zombies are going to turn around and be like, fuck, going in fucking super dry?
Yeah, they still got taste, bro. Come on.
I'm not having one fucking those. I want touching that hoodie. There's a chance it'd be diseased. Don't look through the window and be like, fucking 120 quid for that fucking shirt, man.
Well, Dave, come here. Did you see these fucking prices, mate? Gee,
what Oi, Ben! Ben!
Stop nomming on that fucking dog and get over it.
Ben, come over here. No, he does. Fuck, leave him alone. Get over it. 120 quid, Ben. That shirt. 120 quid.
No, you're right, Steve. But then afterwards, right, what I'm going to do, well, I say afterwards, beforehand, I'm going to pop into HMV and I'm going to steal all the CDs.
Use them, like, attach them into a launcher like fucking Far Cry New Dawn.
No, it's more as a rescue plan. So you put them on the roof of Superdry, and obviously it's going to reflect a lot. So they can be like, "Hey, what's that down there? Must be person/people." You never know.
What if it's really bright outside? Right, listen, right, and instead they're flying around in their chopper or whatever, having a look, and your huge collection of discs reflects the light. But because it's really bright, it's like a concentrated light and it blinds the chopper pilot. He crashes, dies.
Should have bought those sunglasses while I was on holiday then, shouldn't he?
Fucking hell, I should have got him.
And going back to the pug, right? The whole reason for the pug is a very smart idea.
Mm.
Right. So you walk down the street a couple of ways, right? And you hang the pug up on a cage. On those fucking big hamster wheels.
Were you using him as bait?
Yeah, mate. He'll do about 2 laps and then he's going to be like...
Yeah, but do you think if the zombies in your world, right, are fussed about whether they wear super dry or not, do you think they're going after a pug? Because those things are fucking useless. They're going to die anyway. They'll kill themselves. They don't even need to turn them into a zombie dog, do they? Because eventually they're just going to kill themselves. But they could get better meat, can't they? They've just seen a super dry with a bunch of people kitted out, and outside of it is dangling this dirty little pug that's like... They're not going for the pug, are they? They're going for the nice bit of meat in super dry.
Yeah, why is that pug on a fucking wheel?
Yeah, I don't know if the pug is a good idea, you know. I don't know if that's happening.
It's the key part of this idea. Without the
It's the
pug, I
key
will not
part.
survive.
I thought the super dry would have been the key part, the base of
the pug.
operations.
The pug.
Well, you're gonna pin your life and whether you survive or not on that pug.
Yeah, mate. Pugs are great.
They're not, although, are they? Pugs are useless.
Versus the machines. The pug is the key.
See, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. It's an okay idea, but I thought you were going to use the discs as weapons, like in Shaun of the Dead or Far Cry.
I want to use a disc.
What are you going to use as a weapon?
The sword.
What, one sword between? What, are you going to be the only one?
Yeah, fuck everyone else, mate.
Well, what are you going to do if you survive by yourself? You might as well be dead anyway. You don't even have a fucking dog for company. You've left it outside.
I can look at it.
Look at it fucking struggling to breathe. How you doing? How you doing, mate? You good? Right, cool. Nice. I'm glad you're still alive out there. That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't be able to. It's just going to die. Or, right, what about if you line the bottom of the cage with a bed or something, right? Some kind of flat surface so that things can't go through the holes. And then you just get like some kind of long pole with a hook, and you can hook bits of food on, or maybe an entire can. You're going to try and risk it with your arms if you want. You just kind of lean that over, try and get it in one of the side holes, and then like shake it so it falls off the hook onto the bottom. Dog fed.
Smart idea. You can use the roof for that as well. There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Easy.
Although, how high up is this dog?
Well, I'm not too sure on that one. High enough so that a human could get it?
I mean, it doesn't have to be very high, but it doesn't have to be anywhere near the roof.
It would have to be like 10 foot, wouldn't it?
Yeah, probably about that.
Yeah, that's
what about some fucking 8-foot geezer comes on and has a little jump? He could probably get that extra 2 feet, can he?
He deserves the fucking dog at that point.
Well, because he's tall.
Yeah, imagine being 8 foot.
I don't know if I'd want to be that tall. Because when you're that tall, it's like there's more issues, isn't there?
Yeah, at what point does it become like an inconvenience?
Probably like, I'd say even 7 foot is a bit of an inconvenience at that point.
Yeah. You won't be able to get through doorways without crouching. Imagine your back, bro. It's going to be destroyed.
Exactly. Back busted. Everywhere you go, it's, how's your weather up there? Fucking, it's the same as it is down there, you dumb cunt.
So, what was your survival plan after my amazing one?
So mine, you got fitness was quite a while back, right? This hasn't been revised for quite some time, but I had a couple of ideas. The main one was like go to Guildhall, which I guess for anyone listening, if they haven't heard of Guildhall, it's like, I don't know how to explain it because it's kind of like a mall, but not.
Yeah, it's a shitty mall, basically.
Yeah, because it's not really a shopping centre either, because that would be all of town or the high street, I guess. So it's a bit of a weird one. It's just like a collection of shops, isn't it? But there's gates that can close because they get closed when it's too late or whatever, isn't there?
Good point.
So what I would do is I'd get in there late, right? I'll be stopping off somewhere to get some weapons. I don't know where, maybe B&Q or whatever. I'm finding someone with a car immediately because you're gonna need a car in a zombie apocalypse as a minimum. All right, and I'll go in somewhere, get something as weapons. I mean, to be fair, around this flat, we've got airsoft guns. They could do like, you could probably stop a few zombies. You won't be able to kill them, but their flesh is already kind of rotted away, isn't it? So the BB's probably going to go through that like a melon. So it'll be all right.
Not bad. Not a bad idea so far.
All right. And then I'm going to go to Guildhall. I'm going to take out whoever I need to take out. We got the weapons. So we're going to have to clear the place out a bit. And we've got to get those gates closed. Because when they close, you're looking at a fucking Walking Dead Alexandria situation. Because you've got every shop you need in there. You got Sainsbury's for food. Back when I came up with the idea, you had Argos for extra weaponry and shit. Not so much now, but that doesn't matter. You got CEX if you want some entertainment. They got the downstairs full of porn and shit.
CEX already got zombies in there.
Oh, CEX dig. Imagine being a CEX worker in 2022.
Stinky bastards.
Fuck it. They do stink as well. I don't know what happened. Like, when that shop opened, fine. It's actually alright. It was like, hey, this is like Game, but more pre-owned. Cool. As time went on, they all turned out to be the most fucking stinky Grebo bastards.
I reckon it's like something that you have to like be an employee there.
I don't know, because sometimes you get someone who's actually alright as well, though, don't you?
Yeah, but
the occasional guy. You're like, fucking hell, well done, mate. You had a shower. Anyway, back to my plan. You got all the shops you need. If you need some skincare, you got fucking, what's it up a bit? Can't remember what it's called. Superdrug.
Yeah, that's the one.
You got WH Smith. Pens are a pretty great weapon, especially fountain pens. That mate, those things are sharp. So it's pretty good. You got food because you got I can't remember what the chicken place is called there.
The chicken place. Oh, what about Turtle Bay?
Not Turtle Bay, you dick.
There's a lot of restaurants that serve chicken, man.
Oh, not in Guildhall, there isn't.
Yeah, there is.
Round the corner from Turtle Bay, past where the gates would be closed. The one that had like the all-you-can-eat chicken and stuff.
I have no idea, mate.
Absurd Bird. That's the one. How did I forget Absurd Bird?
Never been. I don't think.
Never been.
Might have once, actually. I think I went
they do
for
pretty good burgers.
birthday.
I like their burgers. The chicken's alright. It's pretty good. Pretty alright.
It's not going to last as long as my Mackey's burgers, though. No,
it is not going to last as long. But, like I said, I've got Sainsbury's.
That's true. Got the
Sainsbury's
spam
loads. Also, fucking, what's it? Wilco's. So, loads of stuff in Wilco's. You got food. More weaponry if needs be. I mean, it's home appliances, but they can be good weapons. But attach them together or whatever. Stick a microwave on the end of a mop. That's then a hammer.
Is it?
Yeah.
Not too sure on how that's going to work.
What do you mean? Right, so you have to attach the microwave to the end of the mop, to the mop handle. Obviously not, like, you take the mop head off and you replace the mop head essentially with the microwave. That can be done. You've got the tool sets. And then...
How small do you reckon this is going to be?
How small? Why would it be small?
Swole.
Huh?
Swole. Like muscle.
Swole.
Like, how strong do you reckon this mop's going to be to carry a whole microwave?
Well, you get a good one. You don't have to fucking go for cheap, do you? You literally own the place at that point. You can get premium Wilco's handles.
I suppose.
All you have to do is you put it on the floor. You get a big swing, that 360 style. Spin it round in a circle. Once that thing clashes onto a zombie, like, and they're gone, aren't they? They're done. If you don't hit their head, they're on the floor either way, ready for the dying light stamp. That's pretty sorted, I reckon. So that's my plan. It's going to Guildhall.
Hey, we can be neighbours as well. How great!
No, you're dead, mate.
Oh,
yeah, that's not going to happen, is it?
You've forgotten one thing.
What are you going to give me in exchange for the safety of my Guildhall?
See, you think you're safe, but you've forgotten the main thing to deal with in a zombie apocalypse.
What's that?
People.
What about people? What are you on about?
There are things in the Guildhall that people would definitely want. So you're going to have the constant threat of people trying to get in. No sane person with a working brain is going to want something from Superdry.
That's true. But, like I said, I'm already going B&Q beforehand for weaponry.
Don't matter, mate.
Soon as that zombie apocalypse is on the back of news, straight up B&Q. Sorted. Where by the time I get to Guildhall, those fuckers are too busy trying to get their, I don't know, fucking selling from Sainsbury's. Bang. I'm coming in with a shovel, taking their head off.
These are innocent people.
Well, they're not innocent. I've got to kill a couple to like assert dominance. You know,
You're starting to sound a bit like Negan here.
that's what you got to do. He was in the right. If you take out a couple, the others will fall in place. That's just how it is.
And then the others will end up not falling into place eventually, and then you get.
Well, you fucking kill them too, don't you? Someone looks a bit off at you, you take them out. That's just how you got to do it. It's a zombie apocalypse. It's either they die or you die, and I ain't dying. That's all I'm saying.
Yours seems a lot more stressful than mine.
Yeah, granted, mine is more of like a situation that might happen, is where there's like a whole conflict. But yours is you're dead.
I'm not dead.
You are dead. Those zombies are fucking. They're not realistically going out to the window going, fucking, that's too expensive. I'm not going in there.
They're not going to see me in there. They got like the balls behind the windows.
They don't need to see you. They sniff you out.
I don't know. They're fucking dogs.
Heightened senses when they're a zombie. You see those fucking eyes, bro. They see in the dark or something.
What zombies are we talking? This is like World War Z zombies that you're on about.
Well, you know, we don't know what we're on about. We didn't fully establish.
If it's World War Z zombies, we're both dead.
That's true. That is true. We're done. Well, I Am Legend ones were fucked as well. Man, I reckon I don't think you'll survive them.
I have some questions to ask you.
Right.
So these are very important questions to know in life. Well, answers to know in life. And I want you to help me out with this, okay? So the first question is, do birds piss?
Do birds piss?
When have you ever seen a bird piss?
I don't know if they do. Does it not just kind of come out with their shit?
I guess it could.
I don't know if birds do piss.
I guess it's something.
No, they don't piss. I'm right.
Birds don't piss.
No, they don't.
That's weird.
Yeah, it all just gets turned into the same kind of waste. They don't really piss or anything. Yeah. So there's your answer. Birds don't piss.
Oh.
So you haven't seen them piss because they can't. They don't produce urine.
Do pee, but not the way we do. So they pee by filtering out nitrogen through its kidneys. The uric acid is then mixed in the intestines and excreted along with the bird's poo.
Yeah. So what I said. See, what can I say? I'm an absolute fucking genius. Give me a Nobel Prize or something. You know what I mean?
God, that was an easy one, mate.
I know. See, I actually knew the answer to that question. How fucking weird is that? That wasn't supposed to happen, was it? Didn't plan that, did you?
I didn't. I don't think you'll know the answer to this question.
All right.
So, if you're waiting for a waiter, who's the actual waiter?
If you're waiting for a waiter, who is the waiter?
Yeah.
See, I've never understood why they're called a waiter in the first place, to be honest. Because you you wait on a table, don't you? But why is it called waiting? Why is it not just called delivering?
They wait for you to take your order? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Because you're delivering food to them, but it's not a delivery service. You wait to the table. It's very weird. Why is it waiter? So that's the first issue we have here. We don't actually know why a waiter is called a waiter. If we did, maybe it would make more sense.
So that's the first question then.
Yeah.
Why is a waiter called a waiter?
Because they wait for the food to be cooked.
So do we, though.
Yes, that is also true. So is everyone other than the chef technically a waiter?
I'm trying to find out the answer, and no one really knows.
Well, no one knows why a waiter is called a waiter.
There's a whole PDF file on someone trying to figure out why.
Servant who waits at tables is from late 15th century, originally in reference to household servants, a reference to inns, eating houses, etc. Is from waitress. It is attested from 1660s, feminine form waitress, first recorded 1834. Attendant, watchman, agent noun from the verb wait plus Why is the there? The London Stock Exchange sense harks back to the early days of trading in coffee shops. What?
Something came out of this.
So is there not actually a reason why they're called a waiter?
I guess not. I guess this is like a slang term that became a thing, like a Shakespeare kind of thing.
I don't know. This verb conjugates as a first group verb ending in ER. Forms that would
words.
normally end in TS, TT are modified to ZT. What?
Mate, you're not helping this.
I don't know what these. What is these?
My brain is broken.
Waiters wait for customers to come in, make up their minds, finish eating, pay their tabs.
I guess that kind of makes sense.
Because they wait on you, meaning they serve. Oh, that's what the bad wiki meant. It came from serving people, so they wait on you to serve you. So they're a waiter.
Ah.
So when we were like, when I said, because they're waiting for the food, it wasn't far off.
So you're basically saying you've got two in a row correct.
I wouldn't class that one really. That one was more of a lucky guess of it. I still think I was off. So I was saying about waiting for the food to be cooked, but they're not. They're waiting for you. So you said it right, because you said that the are waiting for the people to make an order, which is why they're a waiter. But
Look at me.
like you ordering the food aren't a waiter. You're a customer.
You are a
customer
waiter because
who's
you're
waiting for the waiter. Very weird. Very confusing.
Another question for you, Dev. Isn't cereal just another form of soup?
Soup?
Yeah.
I guess maybe it would be. I don't know. Because does soup usually... Can you put milk in a soup? Can you have milky soups?
Oh, you put cream in soup.
That's true.
That's basically the same.
I guess maybe it depends on the cereal as well. Because a soup, when you add things to the water, the soup becomes like flavored by what's in it, and then it becomes a soup, doesn't it? Not just a bowl of water with some shit in it.
The soup becomes the soup.
Yeah, the soup becomes the soup. You know what I mean?
So it's technically not a soup.
It's not a soup. But that's
Because
what I'm saying. Does it depend on the cereal? Because if you chuck in some fucking Nesquik in there, then the water is then chocolatey. So then is it more a soup?
Well, I will tell you why it's not a soup. It's apparently because a soup is supposed to be warm.
Is it?
It's something that you heat. So in that case, it would be a bisque. Because a bisque is a cold soup, basically.
I didn't even know what a bisque was.
Yeah, it's like a French thing, I think.
So would it... So, hold on. Did that not just go full circle? Technically a bisque, which is a cold soup. So it is a soup.
Sort of, but it's cold.
See, I didn't think the defining factor of a soup was the fact that it was warm. I thought it was like because of everything going into it, turning the water flavoured.
I guess not.
What about if you have warm milk?
Then, that changes things.
Is your cereal then a soup because you've warmed it up?
I guess at that point it becomes a soup.
So, see? Well, now we're changing the game.
Oh, God.
Do people have that? Personally, I can't stand warm milk. Kind of nasty.
There are some cereals that you're supposed to have with warm milk there, aren't there?
Is there?
Yeah.
Like what?
Good question.
Oh, you've made this fucking up, man. You're a liar, bro.
There's loads of people that do it.
I know there's people that do it, but that doesn't mean there's like a recommendation for certain cereals.
Well, you see on some of them it says try me with warm milk, you know?
Oh yeah, fucking, was it Cocoa Pops that used to do it?
Yes, mate.
It was Cocoa Pops, wasn't it, that said to try it with warm milk?
Weetabix?
Weetabix?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why'd you have warm milk and Weetabix for?
Why would you have Weetabix in the first place?
You better calm yourself with that one, big man.
Normal
When Weetabix goes all mushy, that's pretty good.
Just have
But
porridge.
Nah, bro. It's not the same. I chuck
it's worse.
shit ton of sugar on each one. I'd do it individually onto each Weetabix, right? Oh, that's the cat trying to get into my door. You absolute fucking scum. And then I'll start eating it normal. And then by the time I get like halfway through, it's all mushed up. That's pretty good. It's just sugary muck.
I don't know about that.
And it's pretty good, mate. You should give it a go.
Would you like to know another question?
Would I like to know another question?
Or you
be asked another one.
Know in the question.
I guess I am knowing it after you said it, so yeah, technically you're right, but you're not right.
Exactly. I'm right again. All right. So if tomatoes are fruits, isn't ketchup just a smoothie?
Well, it's got vinegar in it, so I don't know.
Put anything in a smoothie.
I guess. But isn't it more pureed than it is like turned into a smoothie?
Depends what ketchup you have. If you have like a bougie kind of ketchup, then it is a puree.
Yeah. But like,
Otherwise,
isn't it pureed in general? I don't think it's really like mixed up the same way a smoothie is it? Because like a smoothie is just straight up blended until it's that shit.
I mean, leafy. I guess step one is to figure out how ketchup is made.
That's a good step. Let's go. When you were younger, did you ever see that fucking Poppins or whatever? The fucking dog that went in the polka dot plane.
Poppins. Oh yeah,
that's what we need to do right now. We need to get fucking Poppins in that plane. We need to fly off to the Heinz ketchup factory, wherever the fuck that is. We need to spend a little 15-minute trip and have that old woman be like, how's this made? And she'll just step us through. We'll feel right at home. Job done. What a show.
Well, instead of getting in a plane, you can just use Google and find out in about 5 seconds. So tomato ketchup is a condiment made by mixing concentrated tomato paste with water, sugar, vinegar, salt, and seasonings. And then hot break method. Whole potatoes are heated to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Is that so different to how a smoothie's made, apart from the heat element?
Yes. A smoothie just all goes into a blender.
No, it doesn't. You know, stick a whole fucking orange into a smoothie.
Well, you cut it up or whatever, but it all just gets blended up into one thing, doesn't it?
Doesn't it get like, what's it? Not pulverized. Is it pulverized? I don't know.
That sounds about right. But the blender does that as well, doesn't it?
Exactly. So
I don't know.
I guess
I don't know.
I guess it's not a smoothie.
I wouldn't say that ketchup is a smoothie personally. I don't look at some ketchup and go, that's some strawberry and banana smoothie. Get that in my gullet. Well, it doesn't even look. It's not even the same fucking consistency. I just had a stroke, bro. Consistency.
Something I do.
Ketchup in a glass bottle, right, and smoothie in a glass bottle. Go to pour them out. Smoothie's coming out just fine. That fucking ketchup's it's getting stuck. It's slowly coming out. That shit viscous.
That shit viscous. What, viscous?
I don't even know if that's the right word. Viscous? That sounds right.
Yeah, why not? Go for it, mate.
Back in Viscount, the biscuit.
Oh, they're
viscous. Having a thick, sticky consistency between solid and liquid. Having a high viscosity. There we go. Viscous. My words, don't be smart now.
That's the word of the day.
Viscous. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
See, I reckon, personally, that's why I wouldn't define it as a smoothie. Because that shit viscous.
So the next bit isn't really a question. It's more of a statement. But
a statement? Right.
Yeah. So, thought long and hard about this, right? So you know Mike Wazowski?
Yeah, I know of him.
If that man got like incredibly depressed and thought about killing himself, he would not be able to hang himself.
He wouldn't be able to hang himself?
Yeah. His autonomy would not allow that.
That is true. He doesn't have a neck to snap. That also means, though, that an assassin can't snap his neck. So he's immune.
How would you assassinate Mike Wazowski without like the obvious gun knife kind of thing?
Yeah, as I say, fucking quite easily, mate. You could always just do a toaster in a bath.
Yeah, but he's a monster, so would that work?
Well, then we're going into different territory anyway. Like, we don't know the pain limitations of Mike Wazowski. Wazowski.
Wazowski.
Yeah, where's Housekey? Mike, where's Housekey?
Mike, where's the house keys?
Mike, mate, where's your fucking house keys? But we don't know what the limitations are. We don't know how strong he is. He always seems like a bit of a weakling, but what's he? Is he thick-skinned?
You've seen the trompers on that man.
Have I seen the conkers on that man, did you say?
The trompers.
Oh, the chompers. That's very different.
It's not the fucking chompers on him.
See, that's true. That's what I'm saying. We haven't seen him in a. We haven't even seen him really in one-on-one, hand-to-hand combat when it's necessary to have a fight.
We need to see my man have a UFC fight, I reckon.
Yeah, because he could roll around. He could work like a bowling ball. Take the legs right out. Who would win in a fight, Conor McGregor or Mike Wazowski? My money might be on Mike Wazowski.
I think, I'll put my money on him.
Exactly.
He's got the big chompers. Well, oh, wait, that's illegal. So actually, by disqualification, it would probably be Conor McGregor.
Yeah, but is it illegal to just roll around?
No.
Exactly. And Mike Wazowski going for those legs. Conor McGregor's fucking on the ground every time, isn't he?
That's a good point, but he's got no attack though.
The ball is the attack.
Oh, he's fucking full on Sonic, this bitch.
Well, yeah, you've seen his little fucking noodle arms. They're not doing anything.
Mate, he's hench. What do you mean?
He's not, is he? All right, don't lie to yourself here. Mike Wazowski is not hench. Okay. He's got very small arms and legs. He's just a big round ball.
Wait, hasn't he got fucking like horns on him though? He could use those.
Would that not be disqualification?
Is there a rule in the UFC saying you can't use your horns?
I would go with no, because in our human world there isn't any need for that, because a human doesn't have horns yet.
There we go.
You don't know how we're going to evolve, but we don't have horns, so I would assume there isn't a rule set out for the damage that would be done with horns.
So it can work then, is what you're saying?
It could work, but would he just be like proactively disqualified because of the horns and possible murder?
Disney money will come into it, right?
Disney money will come into it.
It's owned by Disney, isn't it?
Yeah, but why would the Disney money get involved with fucking UFC?
Oh, they're clearly his manager. The man's under contract.
So what, you reckon there's going to be some Disney executive pulling the strings on Mike Wazowski as a UFC fighter?
Yeah, like the Goofy trial, the same Mickey Mouse.
I reckon that Sully would be the manager in that situation.
Sully's a fucking idiot, though.
Why is Sully an idiot? Why are you saying about Sully? Why are you saying that about my man Sully? Why are you being like that?
Big Michael is the smart man out of the two, isn't he?
He's not smart, is he? He's like fucking...
The whole movie, right? It was Sully, because he decided to go in the wrong door and shit, didn't he?
No, it was Boo, because she wouldn't fucking leave things alone. If she shut her mouth, it would have been fine.
Yeah, I guess.
If she was like, oh no, monster, oh, me scared, me go sleep, me scared. Job done.
I think I would be pretty scared.
It depends. If I see Mike Wazowski, yeah, I'm fucking scared, bro. Because you imagine that, and like, the way the movie shows it is it's nice lighting, isn't it? You can see quite easily in those rooms. But realistically, a bedroom gets fucking dark. Can you imagine seeing that? Like this big round green orb with horns on his head and chompers the size of a fucking industrial fan. I'm going straight to sleep, bro. Actually, I'm not going to sleep because I'll be so terrified I wouldn't be able to go back to sleep. I'm under the covers for the rest of the month.
I mean, an ultra realistic Mike Wazowski would be pretty scary.
Well, it exists, doesn't it? Someone made him.
Yeah, wasn't it that fucking animation thing? I don't know.
The animations thing. Oh, there's quite a few actually. If you Google it, fucking hell.
Oh, mate, the first one. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, the one with the tank. Bang.
Oh, no, I cannot find that. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
That was not the one that I saw.
He's got blood hanging out of his mouth. Although, to be fair, this other one that I did know from Miguel, I don't know how to say his name. It's like Miguel Vasquez 3D or something.
With a hat and stuff. That's the one I can see.
Yeah. That guy does loads of like realistic renders like that. And
terrifying.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. A bit like a pea.
He does he does actually look a bit like a pea now you've said it.
He's a broad bean is what he is.
Mike Wazowski is just a green pea, isn't he? With some horns, one eye, and a mouth.
Big pea man.
Big P. Aha! Look at you. You cannot scare children because you are Big P.
Well, mate, speak for yourself. When I was a child, I was shit scared of peas. Come on.
I was scared of peas. They're just fucking useless today. To this day, I remain with the fact that peas are a useless addition to any meal.
Actually,
name a point where peas are good.
I can do that actually. Nando's do like a chili and mint pea kind of thing, and it is actually very nice.
No, that's so. See, this is why I can't trust your food takes. Like a good 40% of the time, your food takes are fine. The other 60%, I can't agree with it.
Yeah, but it's not as bad as Aaron's.
Pea and mint, man. Back off. Leave
Aaron
out of this. We bullied him enough. He doesn't need it a second time. You're out here fucking peas being justified. There's no point where peas are justified. They're shitty little green cunts, and they don't need to be on my plate. I will eat them, but only because they're there. Given a choice, I'm having sweet corn.
Have you tried the dried chili peas? They're like crunchy ones.
Dried chili peas? Nah.
Yeah, they're quite nice. Like wasabi.
Why would you not just get some chili peanuts?
Because it's different, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I'd much rather have those like Sensations coated chili peanuts, those with chili ones.
Fair enough. They are bossing.
They are fucking great. Not as good as Nobby's nuts. Nothing will ever beat those. Rest in peace, my man. Although they're still about, aren't they?
Are they?
Yeah. Aaron found them. Speaking of Aaron, he's popped up twice on the podcast by name now. But this time it's a redemption arc. He's been redeemed here, right? Those Pringles I shown you earlier, the new passport ones, he found them first, didn't he? And they're in the Honda and Audi. He was saying about them. But he also found Nobby's Nuts and Home Bargains. Let's take a trip to Home Bargains, Carl.
Oh, yeah. Live podcast with the boys on the trip.
Yeah, let's go. Podcast on the go. Is that a thing that's been done before? Probably.
So Home Bargains, probably not.
No, probably not to Home Bargains. I can't imagine there's a lot of trips to Home Bargains being recorded.
Yeah, we could be the first.
Probably not the first. Definitely not that.
Let's do a podcast trip to fucking Home Bargains, definitely.
Yes. How are we getting there?
We'll have to try and bring a whole setup with us.
Back in, what, we're going to try and take these £200 microphones with us, are we?
There's ports in one of my dad's vans. We could use that.
There's ports in one of your dad's vans?
Yeah, you turn it into a little day van, so you got like electricity, you got a little cooker and all that stuff.
Oh, jeez, bro. That's one fancy transit.
It's not a transit. It's not fucking nonce, I'll have you know.
Well, not what I've heard, but
anyway, the next one is
you're just gonna allow your dad to be back and called a nonce. That's it.
There's nothing I can do here.
He's done enough.
So
I'm sorry, Carl, Dad.
I'll show him this, man. I'll tell him where you live.
You're not nonce, really, but maybe. I do not know. Yeah, if you like a fiddle with a kid, it is what it is.
All right, now definitely moving on to the next one now. So you're legally allowed to throw someone's ashes into the sea, right?
Right. Is it illegal anyway? I don't think it is. It's not illegal anyway, mate.
Yeah, exactly. You're legally allowed to throw someone's ashes into the sea, but not a corpse. What's the difference?
I think because the corpse. Actually, I don't know. At what point are you not allowed though? Because if a corpse has already been through the whole, I can't remember what it's called, autopsy, all the process of figuring out when people die or whatever. The same kind of process that you would go through if you were going to be turned to ashes. If it goes through that, and instead of being buried in a graveyard, you're like, can I chuck it out to sea? Is that allowed?
Family members there, and it says, "Can I chuck it out to sea?"
Yeah, but like, I don't know. Is there a reason, of course? Maybe because of the bones, because they don't decompose very well down there. I don't know.
Oh, I would have thought it would be better for the environment because the fish could have a little nom nom.
That's a wrong move. That's a fucking paedophile maneuver. What are you on about? Feeding fish meat?
Yeah, what?
They're not carnivores, bro. They're
Hey, have you seen a shark?
A shark's not eating a corpse, is it?
Yeah, it is.
It doesn't even eat people. They don't like the taste of people.
Although eat if it's there, I imagine.
Only if they're starving. Otherwise, they give it a little nibble. They go, that's not good, because they taste with their teeth or whatever, don't they? Like they have to bite something to figure out what it is, which is why they bite our legs or whatever, and then they swim away because they're like, ugh, that's fucking human, disgusting, dirty, bro. Fucking hell, is that CEX worker? So yeah,
we're not finding a CEX worker anywhere near water. Come on.
Well, they don't have the choice. We've thrown them out to sea. They're already dead.
First and final bath.
But I don't know. I don't know if that process, when everything has been and done, and at the end of all of the, everything's been sorted, so it's all official, the same kind of thing that would be for ashes, but then you go, I don't want him turned into ashes. He said before he passed, he wanted his corpse buried at sea. Is that allowed? I reckon that'd be allowed. I don't think that wouldn't be allowed.
Well, you're nearing the age of death now. You're like one step closer.
27, bro. What do you mean nearing the age of death? I'm already 4 years past my expiry date.
So
I was supposed to be gone a long time ago. What do you mean we can test it? I don't want to be out to sea.
Well, you're dead anyway. Why not?
Well, I don't want my fucking corpse out at sea being apparently nommed on by a shark. How are you going, Carl? You being ashes? Or are you going to be buried somewhere?
Well, I want to be shot out to space or something cool. Turn into a tree.
Hold on, you fucking dickhead. Right? You're like, oh, can you be put out to sea? I want to be shot into space. What?
Yeah.
Is that not worse? Illegal. Is that not the same thing?
That's not illegal. Who owns space?
But that's what I'm saying. Does that mean it's not illegal to be put into the sea? Is it illegal? Do you have anywhere where it says it's illegal to put a corpse out to sea?
I guess it depends on the context.
Exactly. It's illegal to kill a man and put him into the sea, but then you're getting done for murder, not putting someone in the sea. So I don't. Is it illegal? Is it illegal to put someone in the sea?
This podcast
probably should have gone
really
incognito, to be honest.
The shit we've searched up in these 2 podcasts.
That's a lot of text. That's too much text for me. I just want a fucking simple thing.
Yes or no?
Although, is it kind of illegal because dumping anything in the sea is kind of illegal?
Yeah.
Because you can't really go around dumping whatever you want in our sea anyway. I don't know about in other countries if it'd be different.
But you can biodegradable though.
Yeah, it's true. If it's biodegradable, it might be alright. There's
also,
no
I guess
immediate answer here, so I'm gonna go with it's okay.
I know in India it's how they actually send people off.
Yeah, so
they got that big ocean thing and they put them on the raft and send them off. They also bathe in that water. and they shit in that water. So no wonder why they're fucking always diseased.
Yeah, so like I was saying, I don't think it is illegal. So your question initially of like, can you do it? What was your question? Would I do it or can I do it?
I was asking why isn't it something that people do?
Well, I'd imagine it probably is.
In
But it
India.
can't be fucking illegal. Bin Laden was put out to sea.
Yeah, but that's like their tradition, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. People do it, and you can do it. And I don't think it's illegal. I just think you have to be going through the right channels to get it down. Do you get it? Going through the right channels. Oh my god! What an absolute fucking hilarious cunt I am.
Oh mate,
but like, you got to get it through the right way officially. And I reckon if you were like, he wanted to be buried at sea, they'd be like, fine. Like, what if he was a sailor or something in life, and then on his way out, in his will or whatever, last wishes, he's like, I would want to be buried at sea. Would they have to honour those? I reckon they would. I reckon it'd be allowed.
That answers that question.
Yeah.
Speaking of burying, that leads perfectly onto my final question.
Right.
Well, it's not a question, it's a statement, really. So, the beach is the only place you could bury a child without seeming suspicious.
Yes.
Yeah. So, if you ever want to bury a child, just go to the beach. No one's going to question it.
Right. But they might question it when the kid doesn't come back up.
I don't think they'll be paying attention for that long. They'll just look over, it's like, oh yeah, he's having fun with the kid. And then nothing more.
Although, would the kid not just be able to get through it? Like, how deep a hole are you fucking... If you're digging a massive great hole, yeah, you're drawing attention to yourself. People are going to figure it out.
Oh, by the time people figure it out, mate, you're long gone.
What? You'd have to dig the hole.
Yeah, you have to dig the hole anyway.
You don't think that you'll be drawing attention to yourself when you're digging a huge great hole?
I guess not, because it's a common thing to bury your child in the sand.
Not that big a fucking hole, it's not common.
Yeah, it is. It's they're doing extra deep where they put all the body in there but the head out, kind of thing.
Nah, bro. Nah. If it's a big enough hole that you can fit someone in it and they can't get back out, there's no way you're getting away with digging that without someone going, excuse me, mate, you're going a bit deep here.
What if they're already dead? Yeah, you don't really have to worry about them trying to get back out.
Well, then where are you storing the corpse? Where you fucking... While you're digging it?
You wrap it up in one of those windbreakers.
Bro, then you've got to put a corpse in there. Then that's going to be weird enough.
And just like dance the corpse around like it's real. But, kind of thing. And people will believe that. I'll believe it. Well, what if Madeleine McCann's parents did that? Because they did it, allegedly. It went missing near a beach, didn't it?
Is that what this is all leading up to? You trying to figure out that Madeleine McCann is in the beaches of wherever it was? I can't even remember these days.
Some place in Portugal.
Yeah. The beaches of Portugal is where Madeleine McCann is. Is that what you're reckoning?
Yeah. I reckon deep in the beach.
See, I don't know about that personally. I reckon Madeleine McCann is chilling in Area 51. Because some military guy was having it large in Portugal with his mates, the other military mates, and they seen Madeleine McCann and they were like, is that fucking alien, guys? Did we not have that at the lab? Boys, we've got to take that back. They radioed in back to the Americans, and the Americans were like, yeah, that's an alien. What is that doing in Portugal? How did it get there? We were supposed to have detained that. Our boss is going to fucking kill us if we don't get that back. You better take that now. You bring it back. Get it on the first boat. Plane if you have to. Do you know what? We'll send a chopper down. We've got a special stealth chopper. We've been working on it for fucking years. So we're going to send the chopper over to Portugal. It runs off of special energy. I don't know, alien tech. And then you're going to get that little girl on that plane or chopper and bring it back, because otherwise the boss is going to kill us because he knows they're missing. Emails just come in, boys. Emails just come in. He's gone, where's the alien? Fucking hell. Boys, get it here now. All the boys collect her up. They're like, fucking, well, we've seen the parents have a bit of a fucking, they're like a drink or 7. So they're going to be out tonight. Have been every other night. They've left the kids there. No kind of, no one looking after them. So we'll just go up in the balcony. We'll take the little girl, get her on the stealth chopper powered by alien tech, back to America. Job done. Bang. Boss is happy, isn't he? He's going, well done, boys. You've got the alien back. You're going to keep your jobs today, but don't let it happen again, yeah? That's why I recommend the McCann is.
Wow. Stuck a small innocent child for an alien, got her in basically a spaceship over to America and made a boss happy.
Understandable, isn't it?
I believe it, yeah. How do we get this to BBC News, huh? Make big bucks off of Alan McCann stories, don't they?
So, you got any other questions, Carl?
I don't, but I do have a little news story that I want to tell you. It's very recent.
Is it?
Yeah. Did you by any chance hear about the MP who was having a wank in Parliament?
I did. Only briefly, because back again, Aaron's just a fucking regular on this podcast, apparently. Aaron said about it. That he was caught watching porn or something. I didn't know that he was having a wank. I didn't know it went that far. Didn't he try and say it was something else? He's looking at bikes or some shit.
So he was sacked. He was actually sacked for wanking over female MP's desk.
What?
Yeah, over another MP's desk.
Well, how was he at the point where he had the opportunity to do that? Why is he out here whipping his cock out? Is that not a bigger issue than just getting sacked?
Especially for the female. Surely that's something to be concerned about. He's obviously done that on purpose.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a bit of so what actually happened? He was caught watching porn or something, wasn't he?
Well, I think he took a photo of himself, didn't he?
He took a photo of himself? What, in the middle of Parliament?
On the news article I'm looking at now, there is a blurred out photo of a man with his face blurred and him holding his cock out, which is also blurred.
Why did he feel the need to do all of this in Parliament? Where it's not like it's there's a small amount of people there. A lot of people in Parliament. A fucking lot. And they're all looking at each other. So how did he think he was going to get away with it? I don't get what the purpose is. Like, did he just purely do it for the rush of, haha, I'm in Parliament, look at that, or hey, let's go?
I guess it would be mainly the rush, and he's also got some obsession with whoever's desk that was.
So they weren't at the desk, were they, I assume?
I fucking hope not.
Yeah. So he's just gone into someone's room, spunked on a desk, and left.
So multiple sources within the federal government have told the ABC the sacked staffer remains very loyal to the coalition and does not want the issue immediate or further controversy. They say that they are worried about his mental health, describing him as being in a very dark place.
So is he using mental health as a way to get out of the fact that he spunked on someone's desk?
Yeah.
That's kind of a wronging move, isn't it? Not really on. To just be like, I'm sorry I was jacking off like that and stuff. But, yeah. bit sad at the moment. So
Bit dirty, you know.
yeah. Did they find out who it was sent to or anything like that? Was there some kind of weird affair going on?
Not that I can see.
So it's just
It
him.
says something about the Canberra man and a former staffer met on a gay dating app.
Oh, gay, is it?
Yeah, a bit gay.
Oh, well, fair enough, mate.
A bit gay, man.
I mean,
a cock in your ass kind of guy.
Gay or not gay, you shouldn't be jacking off and spunking on desks, right? Not at all, really, because it's just a bit of clean up, and it's not really worth it.
It's just effort, really, isn't it?
Yeah. If you're gay and you're gonna spunk anywhere, just do it in the ass. Just keep it somewhere safe.
That's nasty. I mean, I don't want to get cancelled. That is completely normal. Yeah, normal thing to do.
I mean, to be fair, Carl, I don't think you're going to get cancelled for saying that spunking in an ass is nasty, because in general, it's not great, is it? Things shouldn't be shooting up there.
Well, maybe I want to get cancelled, right?
You want to get cancelled?
Yep.
There's a lot of things that you can say and do to actually get cancelled, but to be cancelled, you need some kind of audience or like a following.
We have at least 14 people who have watched the first podcast, right?
That's true.
That's enough for me.
That's not cancel enough, is it? We also got 6 followers on Spotify as well.
Oh, shit, boy.
Yeah. So that's 6 people going ahead and following. They'll know when the next one's up, this one. They'll know when the one after that is up. The one after that. Right.
Like, who even is like Joe Rogan and all that stuff? We're big time.
Joe Rogan is a bit of a smackhead. That's all I'm saying. Right? I don't want to fight him. Granted, he's a big guy and he's got a bald head. And bald-headed guys are always harder than non-bald-headed guys.
Always? I mean, what about I'm going to lose my job, man?
You'll lose my job, man.
Yeah, you know, the nonce when he got caught and he said, I'm really worried now. I'm going to lose my job.
Yeah, well, have you seen him in a fight?
No. Well, he tried to run away, but he got pushed back very easily.
Yeah, well, he's holding off because he knew he was done. He wasn't going to waste his time.
He knows his true power. He doesn't want to kill him.
He wasn't going to waste his strength on such tedious tasks.
He's not a bad guy or anything. Come on.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he could be a bit of a beefcake. You don't know him. His hair is keeping us back.
I'll believe you.
Once you lose all your hair, bang, you've suddenly got muscles. Mate. You're suddenly a lot stronger and a lot more confident, because at that point you go, well, back in, I've lost my hair. What else have I even got? Got nothing else to lose, have I? Then you're hitting your Walter White moment where you can just do whatever you want. Or alternatively, you do like the worse off route and you're like, fuck me, my head looks like an egg. And then, I've got to get some hair back on this thing. And you go to you're out here trying to get some weird toupee and shit, which never look good.
Yeah, never. Devlin.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you about things that are considered to be socially acceptable, but really shouldn't be.
Socially acceptable, but shouldn't be.
Yes.
Right.
So it's something that's like legal. No one really seems to have a problem with it, kind of thing.
Is this where you come up with some kind of food opinion that you state as fact again?
None of this is to do with food.
Okay, I'm surprised.
Believe it or not. For the first time in my life. So the first topic is, when like a female sees a baby and like, oh, he's so cute, and says to the parent, oh, call me when he's 18, ha ha ha.
Is that a thing people say?
It is a thing.
I've never heard that, and I've immediately been put off by that. What's that? How is that okay? That's not.
I don't know.
Is that just because they're female? It's different. Like that whole thing.
So if a man said that, he's getting put in jail.
Bang. Yeah. They're going to be like, you are a Savile enthusiast, my friend. you're in prison.
It's like a serious thing with some older women where they like to do like sexualization when it comes to that stuff because he's so handsome, kind of thing.
Oh yeah, because like cougar shit. But at infant level, are they really doing that? Because that is just paedophilia.
Yeah, but it doesn't get classed that because it's a woman.
What? I don't understand these double standards, Carl. They confuse me.
They confuse me as well.
As a male, I'm confused by what I can and can't do.
You're not allowed to be confused.
Yeah. Not allowed to do a whole lot.
You're a male and you're white. You're extra white.
I am done. There's no way I'm surviving the outcome of the female uprising.
You're not going to survive to the age where you can get your prostate examined. But in a less depressing light, a more annoying, very fucking annoying light, being a cyclist.
I'm sure I'm being a cyclist.
It's
what
fine.
Do you mean?
It's fine as long as you stay on a path.
But you can't legally stay on a path.
Yes, you can.
You can't.
You can when there's a cycle path.
Well, yeah, but there's not a cycle path everywhere, is there?
In most places, especially where we live. You know how much money our government's spent on fucking cycling routes and shit, and they still use the road.
That's a different thing. So you start it as there's an issue with cyclists, but really it's an issue with the cyclists that aren't staying in their lane.
Yeah,
because they're being given specifically their own lanes. Like there's roads that are being cut up now, isn't there? And they're having their side bit dedicated to bikes, which is good because it keeps them out of the way of the cars. Drivers don't get pissed off with them, and they get a fast track way to go down the road. I don't see anything wrong with that. The issue is that they don't fucking use it.
Yeah, they still decide to use the road, and not just use the road, to take up all the fucking road so you can go past. And when you eventually go past and they're like, oh, you went too close. Use your fucking lane then, bro.
But you also ride a motorcycle, and plenty of car drivers get pissed off with motorcyclists.
So. That's just because we get to places quicker.
And because you go in between shit that they can.
Yeah, exactly. Get places quicker, and it's legal, so...
Well, yeah, but that's what like I was saying originally. Is that cyclists can't legally be on like a footpath, but when they're not using the cyclist path that is on them, that's when it's a dickhead move. Like you've got an allocated space getting it. Is there any? You got any more, Carl?
I do indeed.
Let's go.
So this one's inspired by Afterlife, the amazing Netflix series.
It's all right.
Definitely worth a watch. People who give out flyers and also ask for donations, and they kind of force the donations upon you. Right?
I've never had that issue.
You haven't?
I mean, obviously, I've had people ask like for shit, but I just go, "Nah, mate, I'm good," and I'll just keep walking.
So you haven't had a situation where you're like, where they're like, "Oh, can you donate?" and then you say, "Oh, I don't have time."
See, this is the issue, though, is the people that manage to force it are the people that go, "Oh, but what about the starving Africans or the kids being abused or the this or the that?" And they try and make you feel bad. But that doesn't work on me, does it, Carl? Because I can't feel bad. Because I couldn't give a shit.
Neither, but it's just annoying. Just fuck off. I've got things to do.
Yeah. It doesn't really work. Because when they start bringing out the little sob story, I'm just like, all right, cool. I'm still going though, so fuck off, bye.
Hey, that should be illegal.
I don't know if it should be illegal though, because it depends. Because the non-profit ones shouldn't be illegal then, because then they're doing it for a good cause. It's the ones that are doing it for profit, the ones that are desperately trying to get that money, because realistically, that is part of their pay. That's where it should be illegal. That shouldn't be okay. I don't think profit charities should exist. I think only non-profit ones should.
I agree.
Because I don't see the point.
The profit charities that are scummy.
I get that you need to pay for this or that. Pay out of it or get another job. If you, like, a charity doesn't have to be a full-time thing. You could get multiple people on board. Well, I mean, there's plenty of non-profit charities They all manage to do it. So
they do.
Profit charities, they should be illegal. They should be eradicated. Fuck them. They shouldn't be around.
Basically, what we're trying to say is we don't care, and we don't want to donate to give some water.
So, you said you wanted to get cancelled. This may be it.
Oh man, I'm not even done. Where are we at in the pod?
We are at an hour and a half, but with issues, probably looking at like an hour, really. Maybe an hour 10-ish. I don't know. Edit it down, we'll find out. But we are about an hour or over. So that's that, I guess, after these great questions that definitely won't get us cancelled. Like, with the stuff, all that. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be edited into something that's usable. Okay. But second episode down.
Yes.
Mic quality for you went up. So that's good. I guess the usual, as before, is go like. I guess on YouTube, like it. On Spotify, give it a bit of a listen. I mean, if you got to this far, you've already listened to it. So go onto the podcast profile, give it a little 5 stars. Maybe if you have to give it a 4 because Carl's said some inappropriate things, that's fine. 4's great. Just any below that, and we will find your IP address and we will just hurt you. Right? That's just how it is. You're probably sat there going, how do they know? They can't get my IP address from listeners. Yes, we can.
Yeah, we know who you are, where you live, how old you are. We don't know your gender because that's fucking confusing, right?
Also, can you tell your mum to stop making those fucking horrid bowls of mash? It's lumpy. Fuck. Tell her to mash it some more. It's called mash, all right? Not just cut up potatoes. Yeah, get some flavour in there. Get some more. I seen her the other day. She didn't even put milk in it, only the butter. Why is she doing that? Get some milk in there.
Using so much makeup as well. Fucking hell.
Oh, she's looking pretty. She looks like a creature.
Saying something.
Also, your dad, I've seen him with another woman. That's all I'm saying.
But the dad's alright though, isn't he? He's a
solid geezer. He's a solid geezer. He gave me a copy of Endgame in the corner of the pub. So
shit, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it was a canned copy. And someone at the 56-minute mark did puke and shit at the same time. So actually, better than the film. End the podcast. Job done. Like it, rate it, watch it, listen to it, give it to someone else, share it to your creaturous mum, and get your dad to chuck it about the pub. Job done. All right,
cheers.
In a bit.